When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
It's complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to pass. It's Bernard. Sets up the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Bulldogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to bull his way out. Give him 6. Touchdown, Dog! Off-play action on 1st down. Got the quick pass. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using his legs to buy some time. At the 20, he's got space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
He's looking to throw. Knew where he wanted wanted to go with it but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Bulldogs! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
This tight end is such a weapon when you get down in this area of the field. Beautiful job on that touchdown catch.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. The run from the shotgun. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Dogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help him out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Offense in a bunch formation. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Bernard. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the... Trying play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on first down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Kept it and he's past the marker. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense in an empty set. Looking to fire. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Bernard. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You've got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. And he'll finish the run. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Here's the pressure. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, quarterback went down behind.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to make magic with his feet. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It's caught. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how...
lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Bernard. Quarterback moving. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here we go, here we go! Ready, go! Set, ready! Ready! Charcoal! Ready! 22, water! Ready! Base 27, jump! Ready! Let's go, let's go! Yeah. Let's go! Yeah. Roll! Let's go! Fly trumpet! Military stop! Hold on! Charcoal! Charcoal! Ready! Cooler! Company! Banner! Hold on! Hut! Down! Set! Ready! Ready, go!
off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
He makes the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Bernard. Setting up the screen. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. It'll be 3rd and long. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Bringing the heat. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Might be looking to run. Slithers into space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line. They keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there.
Touchdown, dog! The Bulldogs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. From deep in their own territory, looking to throw. He's loose at the 15. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Bernard. Fires to the big fella. Oh, it's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And they were channeling their... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback adapted. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. A little floater there that falls incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They got a huge boost in their defensive front in recruiting last week. Five-star backer, verbal commitment. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Just a... bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback gets the first down. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quickly to the tight end.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all not.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets enough. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Scanning the field, it's Bernard. He'll pull it down and run. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Keeps looking downfield. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Going to try to get it himself. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. The Dogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Zings it complete to the right. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete! Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll take the deep shot. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little...
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll pull it on the read. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Open space at the 25. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Bernard. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about... To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Dances away. He's going to take off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense is finally able...
So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead.
Here we go.
From the gun, looking for a man. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Georgia! They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Bernard. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Gonna take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Looking to throw, it's Bernard. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a four-star. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Skips away from pressure. On his feet at the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off play action on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Johnson. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bernard. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Gets it out quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the... Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. Using his feet to buy time. Running to Green. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Bernard. Makes the catch! They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab at the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Trying to escape and get it himself. pushed it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Touchdown, Dogs! Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield on first down. Throwing right. He's got it. And he will score! To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Catch and stride inside the 15. He gets it. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bernard. Sends it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Arga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Looking to throw on first down. Scrambling away. Had to get rid of it quickly. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. They'll go back to the air on second down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Bernard. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying the friendly skies. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Fires to the middle. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for 6. Snagged in the end zone. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Final play of the quarter coming. Trying play action. He's got an open man. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's Bernard. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. And to the end zone. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Missed the connection on 2nd, now looking at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that...
Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Looking for room at the 25. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30 plus. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And some room to work. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Bringing the heat. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Got stopped on first down. They'll and give him another 6. Grabs it. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Bernard. Trying to get behind the defense. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Here's a heat. He's in open space downfield. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win?
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Running into the open space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wants to throw. It's Bernard. Makes the grab on the left. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Wide open downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Off the play fake on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pocket breaking down. Got some room, hit, bounding over the top. And he he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Dances away to buy time. Got room to work. Got the first down himself. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Rushes on him. Hauls it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll pitch it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? And he'll step into the end zone. Now the play fake. Steps away. Slings it downfield. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Bernard. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're working that left side. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Swings it out to the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. A strike downfield. It's a seam wide. Touchdown, Dogs! He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. To the air, it's Bernard. On target. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's... Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. To the air on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he... Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Bernard. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets past. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot up.
Touchdown, Georgia! Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's open on the right. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Bernard. Stands in and takes the hit. Got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He's looking to pass. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown. This offense has it with really good field position. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Buys a little time. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Fires to the end zone. And the clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They took it right down to the wire, final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you worked so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff that gets overlooked a lot, but it still means so much to these players. They worked so hard this offseason. You're right. It was a
Looking to throw now on first down. Just short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He escapes the pocket. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, Georgia. They can. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Escaping the pressure, moving right. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Now it's second down here. A play action, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He's going to pull it down and run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Dogs line it up with first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback making adjustments to what the defense is showing. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from... And he fights into the end zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the 1st down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Not the accuracy they expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. The pocket breaking down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was...
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Oh, escapes the tackle. Picks up the 1st down and still going. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He shreds the tackle. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
so much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The Bulldogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Add 6 more points to the table. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He's found some room at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. They were not going to catch him that time. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He shreds the tackle. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with a conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack. Working clock with the ground game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the screen just never seemed to have a chance there. The quarterback ultimately pays a hefty price. This might be one you may want to practice more during the week before you want to pull it out during a game.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not. looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the defender miss. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll try a pass here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Tackled there by the defense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away and see what happens on this next down.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? In the clear at the 25. And it's a long-distance house. The offense starts with excellent field position. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's ETN. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. On 1st down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. Now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. And they trap him for a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. He escapes the pocket. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's... Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Here's the second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Inside the 30. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
On the move now. He's got room to run. Forced out of bounds. Just short of the end zone. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And he's got it! Touchdown! And it's a bunch formation. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And he's in for the score. First play of the second half, we keep it on the ground.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And it's caught across the middle. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Fresh set of downs to the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Play fake looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that would have been...
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. He's running out of time here. Oh, he escapes. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. It's 3rd down for the offense.
I like the pressure here from the defense. Quarterback gets outside, breaks contained with the bootleg. Nowhere to go with the football, so he decides to just tuck it and pick up a short gain.
Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll give it to the back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. Throwing off play action. Pressure is coming. Stays on his feet. Cannot get back to the line of scrimmage. Great play by the defense. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball.
So 1st play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. 1st and 10 now for the offense. It's a shotgun run call. Running with purpose.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs here. Picks up the first and still running. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere. They're back locked up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
I'm not really sure why you're...
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Has the first down and more. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Leaning on the run game here late. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought...
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.